Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective reading, and this is for October 2023. A collective reading for October 2023. We have eclipse season upon us. We have the solar eclipse with the new moon, and we have the lunar eclipse with the full moon coming through this month. Beautiful energies already we are feeling with Libra, really allowing us to crystallize the physical into the likeness of the source we are. And beautiful shifts and transitions. So let us see what's coming up ahead this month of October 2023. Beautiful beings, we are going to do this a bit differently. We read tarot for ourselves the other day, and when we were holding the deck, all of the cards spoke to us. The frequency of the tarot deck spoke to us, asking us not to pick out individual tarot, but to rather actually just read the whole deck as it is. That to give the deck one unified voice, and that the frequency will just shift between the different cards, and whatever comes through will come through at that time. We can shuffle though, just to almost transmute and to align the energies, but otherwise leave it into the unknown, and we just channel the cards, the frequency of source through the cards, and we allow the cards more freedom. The frequency of this reading said, of the channelings of this way, said they enjoy how we do tarots. They enjoy how we weave the story. So this is not going to be what we do every single time, just when inspired and just when called to. It's a new way for us too, so we have to get used to how we read and receive the information and the messages. So sometimes you'll see on YouTube the readings will just be as you are used to, and sometimes it'll be a combination of channeling through the whole deck, and then maybe a card wishes to be read in a specific manner. However, for this reading, we are going to connect to this full deck, and we're going to allow the deck to speak to us. This is the Grunge Tarot, and should you wish to have more details on it, it's in the description below. But for now, beautiful beings, let us venture into the unknown and receive a message for October in a whole new way. Let us see what's coming through at this time. Okay, we are ready. Okay, they wish to be held. Okay, hello. Thank you so much for allowing us to come through in this way. Yes, indeed, Velastri, you are quite right. We do enjoy when you shuffle us and you pick different cards and you paint a story with the individual frequencies. However, we feel that you are ready now to receive us in our wholeness, in our fullness, as we now have more almost creative freedom over what you bring through. You, of course, receive all from us, no matter how you read the tarot. This is simply allowing us to add a different spice to the delicious recipe you have already mastered over your time co-creating with the tarot. October 2023, what a powerful time indeed, beautiful beings. You, this month, are allowing yourself to shift through into a realm, into a physical environment which honors you completely and fully and wholly. This means that what you are now experiencing, the opportunities, the offers, the conversations, the happen chance experiences, the synchronicities, whatever it is that's aligning to you at this time, is in true reflection of the source you are, true reflection of where you are. It is no longer murky. The connection, the mirror frequency is no longer murky. It's no longer giving you mixed signals. That which you are experiencing is a direct reflection of the frequency at which you are allowing yourself to be. And that is the key phrase, the key word, allowing yourself to be, for you are the divine creator of your reality. You are the only one that can disallow yourself from being. You are the only one that can alter and change and remix and realign and realter how you then manifest your physical reality. The physical reality is fluid, it is flux, it is not static, it is not permanent, it is in fluidity, and it takes the shape of you. Now that you have done the beautiful work to align to source, yes, the Libra teachings coming through very powerfully, that justice card shimmering now, as you are now aligned with source and you are allowing yourself to remain at source, and you are no longer trying to work yourself out, trying to understand yourself, trying to micromanage yourself, trying to define yourself, trying to box yourself within other new labels of conditioning. You are rather allowing yourself a freedom, allowing yourself a discovery, allowing yourself an exploration, now that you are seated, crystallized within the highest frequency of you, which of course means the truth of you, the authentic truth of you. This beautiful physical realm finally honors you like never before. You are now feeling the love you are within each and every single space, each and every single opportunity, each and every single experience that occurs to you as you navigate and as you explore this physical realm. All that is required from you is to be authentic and to shine completely, and most importantly, to release yourself of judgment and critique, self-critique, self-judgment. It is time that you release self-persecution. It is time that you are open and that you are vulnerable, meaning you are no longer pretending, you are no longer shape-shifting, you are no longer people-pleasing, you are no longer speaking ill of yourself, speaking ill of all aspects of yourself, your physical body, your behavior, your experiencing, your choices, your decisions. You're no longer blaming yourself for releasing relationships and ending the way and things ending the way they did. You're no longer making yourself the victim, nor are you making yourself the word the villain. There we are. Nor are you making yourself the villain in the situations. You are now finally allowing yourself to take full accountability of your actions and of your truth. And you are also no longer excusing others of their actions or their accountability. So now you can finally feel where you feel at home, and should it not feel like home, you then allow yourself to release yourself of that space. You no longer try to force it to be that which you feel would align to you. No longer try to force other people to see the way that you see. You no longer need other people to see you or to recognize you or to approve of you. You have completely come to this place where you've finally released everything, releasing the physical, releasing the physical, releasing the physical from affecting, from influencing the divine source you are. And this October, these frequencies of independence, these frequencies of source creation, these frequencies of the physical realm, your own personal physical world honoring you, are being amplified and crystallized. Each and every single one of you creating worlds. The worlds of the source within each and every single unique frequency of you manifesting. So one earth with many worlds, many dimensions, many frequencies, many ways of being. And should your frequency, should your world, should your realm resonate with another's realm, another's frequency, another's world, then the two worlds might overlap for a day, for 5 minutes, for a year, for the rest of your physical experience. It simply depends on the frequency, on how you wish to create, on the enjoyment of the experiences. Should you enjoy having this person around, these people around, the situation around, wonderful. Should you not enjoy it, then goodbye. You are no longer attaching your emotion to things. You no longer decide, oh, I have to remain here in order for myself to prove I'm a loyal friend. You no longer hold yourself hostage to friendships, to the idea of friends, to the idea of family, ideas of loyalty, idea of this and that, which strips you of your power in order for you to please an external idea that doesn't exist. You are finally allowing yourself to be the frequency of joy, of love that you are at all times. And should where you be not please you, you are allowing yourself to shift away this month. Should where you be please you, you're allowing yourself to enjoy it without guilt, without shame, without judgment. You are asked to explore the unknown at this time. Your source is now free, finally, to manifest in the physical freely. Understand this clearly. You are source energy. You are not your brain. You are not this physical vessel. You are source energy, and this source energy you are manifest this physical vessel, including your brain, in order to live out, to explore, to discover the frequencies of the source you are in this physical realm. It is time that you no longer limit your source according to physical frequencies, according to your own mind and thoughts and fears and insecurities, according to other people's opinions, judgments, according to societal norms. It is time that you allow your source to be free, understanding you are source. As such, should you be inspired to do something that is uncomfortable or out of your comfort zone, or just unusual, or something that perhaps you have been conditioned not to do, understand that this guidance, you will not be harming yourself or others. Source will never lead you into self-destructive ways. Oh no. Source leads you into creative ways, into healing ways, into self-building ways, into destiny creation. But some of these ways you are shown might require you to leave experiences and people, might require you to take a huge leap of faith, might require you to stop doing what you're doing entirely and take on a whole new direction. And that is where the discomfort comes in. And that is where the mind then kicks in. And that is when you think, oh, do I really want to do this because I really thought I wanted to do that? And so saying, wonderful, but all those wanted to do this and thought I was going to do that, that was all created from the conditioning. And yes, you were conditioned to love it, you were conditioned to want it, you were conditioned to wish it, you were conditioned that those dreams of yours is what you want. It was all illusion, somebody else's imaginings upon you. We are asking you to begin at ground zero, and for you to allow the source you are within to show you how you are going to manifest those very dreams. Because yes, indeed, the dreams that you want, you are feeling them, so you know them to be true. You are simply using what society has created, what humans have already created, what has been done as a reference point. So it's this frequency that you're feeling, and the frequency is similar to what you have seen a couple years ago, so you decided that must be what it means. And we're saying no, it's a similar frequency, but it might manifest in a completely different way. And the only reason why you perhaps are attached to the dreams that you have is because you are associating the new frequencies with the frequencies that have already been manifest, because they're similar. For example, you are receiving the color green, and everybody who has received the color green has been an actor, an actress, has been a businessman, has been a doctor. So you're thinking, oh, this must be, now I must be a doctor then, because everybody in my life who has been green has been a doctor, so green feels like that green, so it means I must be a doctor, it means I must be an actor, it means I must be this. And Source is saying, there is a potentiality, a possibility that it could be, because nothing is limited to you. But don't decide it has to be. Allow yourself to discover what the green possibly is. Perhaps it's not exactly doctor, as you know, in the medical hospital. Perhaps you're a medical healer. Perhaps you are an energy healer. Perhaps you are, you heal through music. Perhaps you heal through culinary skills. Perhaps you heal through words and teachings, vibration, frequency, through healing, through gardening. There's so many ways to heal. Yes? Oh, but then if I'm green, then I must be an actor like this. Maybe you're not going to be on the screen. Maybe you'll be on theater. Maybe you'll be on stage. Or perhaps you're going to create a whole new way of acting, which other people have not even thought of yet. And you're going to be a beginning point of a new movement within the theater frequency, within the arts. So Source is saying, release how you decide the frequency you are will be. Allow yourself to discover this. It's a passivity of the masculine frequency, the action frequency. You see, many years ago, there was harmony, where the divine masculine frequency, the physical, honored Source, and the divine feminine frequency honored Source. And the divine feminine frequency would bring in a frequency, and then the divine masculine would then create upon this frequency harmony. At some point, the divine masculine frequency thought it was being limited. Why must we wait for the divine feminine before we action? Why must we wait to receive before we action? Why are we actioning upon what we receive? Surely we should just be actioning upon whatever we want. I'm sure there's another frequency. There must be another frequency just born of us. So we receive us and we create us. We don't need another frequency to create from. Then began the separation. The divine masculine, the physical, no longer really concerned with receiving from Source, but rather trying to find another source, a more powerful source, a more, without understanding that within the balance of Source, that is everything. And for many years, we have seen the destructive nature of the divine masculine not honoring Source. We've seen the oppression of the divine feminine, where in order to remain in this more frequency, the masculine frequency enslaved the divine feminine. Of course, the divine feminine was compassionate and honored and learning. After some time, no more. After some time, enough. After some time, anger. After some time, no. It's time that we now come back fully awakened, for the divine masculine destructive, reckless, chaotic. They don't understand that we were never controlling them. We have always been through Source. We found our way back, and now it's time to teach the masculine how to find their way back. And that is when the mirror frequency began. The bringer of light began to reflect that which the blind masculine was doing. Creation without Source. Now, after thousands of years later, after 2020 incantation of perfect vision, of authentic creation, of Source creation, now, finally, the divine masculine frequency has awakened within each of you, remembering the truth of, at Source we are all. At Source we're actually free. For at Source, yes, we receive the inspired frequency from the divine feminine, from the highest frequency, and then we action. To action within the highest frequency is to then create fully, maximally. It's the most expansive. It is the ultimate way of power. It is the most powerful we can be by allowing ourselves to receive the most powerful frequency first. And through Source, that frequency will be love. For it is an allowance and acceptance of all that you are. Thus a love, a declaration of love of all that you are. So the divine masculine, you now in the physical, are to trust. You're not used to being here anymore. You've been so blind, creating according to rules and words and ways and observations according to worlds and histories and pasts and cultures and traditions and knowledge of other physical people who with force and war and anger created those very rules so many humans hold on to. Senseless. But now you are at this pivotal time where you are releasing how the physical world has instructed you, has conditioned you into what is good and bad, has taught you what to do and what not to do. For you understand, through Source, all we do is love. So we do not need to fear how it manifests wherever we are led to, wherever we go. It is simply the pure manifestation of love. Thus there's healing there, thus there's love there, thus there's truth there, thus there's creativity there, thus every single being, every single co-creative experience is within love, within abundance, within the truth of their frequency. Creation at its best, beauty, love, harmony, peace. Everyone is left to their own creation. Everybody is allowed to be their wealth, their abundance, their truth. And world peace is simply found by releasing everyone to their own frequency. Thus everyone allows the love they are to be, in turn allows all love to be. They do not run away from themselves anymore. They face themselves, they want themselves, they center within themselves deeply, and they never let go. For they finally understand that they are love, and they never let go of the love they are. October is when you crystallize into the love you are. October is when Source guides you into unexplored territories. October is when you fearlessly venture into these roads, into these paths, for you understand, Black Panther, Black Jaguar energy. As I walk within the jungle, darkness all around, we do not fear. We do not fear any corner we turn. We do not fear the depths of the jungle, for we understand this is home. This darkness, this shadow is home. This unknown, this unseen is home. And whatever corner we turn, whatever path we find, love will be there. Support will be there. Nourishment, abundance, prosperity. We are never alone. We're forever secure. We're forever safe in the true expression, the true frequency of us. We're forever safe in the wanderings, in the exploration of you. It is safe for you to exist, divine beings. It is the safest place you can be. For when you allow yourself the fullest existence of you, you raise your frequency so high that only those who are a matching frequency can reach you. You do not need to build a wall. They will not find you. They could be standing right next to you and they will not greet you, they will not see you. For you are not a resonant frequency, you are so safe. It can be the most chaotic being around you, and you will not be affected at all by their unawakened chaos. You will be in peace, in freedom. And you will allow them to be chaotic for their source. They're allowed to do whatever they wish to do. You no longer need them to be at a place of understanding you in order for you to be understood, in order for you to be valid. You no longer need anyone to understand what you do or why you do it. You set yourself free. You set the physical realm free to be Source. You set Source free within you to be everything and anything. And where Source wishes to guide you is your highest love, your highest abundance, your highest success, your highest truth, your existence. Why? At your existence, that is the maximal possible frequency you can be. That is the most expansion. The highest expansion is found where you are present for every single atom and cell and frequency of you is allowed, not denied, not restricted, not limited, not sacrificed, but allowed, accepted, honored, respected, seen, celebrated, wanted, loved. And from that space, everything around you honors, loves, celebrates you. So yes, Source is an all or nothing kind of gal. Everything. Everything completely. For if you're in the absence, even 99% absent you, well, you're not Source, are you? And of course, beautiful beings, please don't be triggered when we say kind of gal. We were simply in jest. We are genderless. Human language cannot contain us. We felt it prickle as we said that, and we realized perhaps one or two of you might be not in full resonance, for you allow the human language to affect you by words. Don't let what other people say or how other people view affect you. You don't need anyone to be who you are. Faith in the human way is odd. We need people to believe as I believe in order for me to believe as I believe. I need people to use the words that I want to use in order for me to feel valid as how I am. You don't need anyone to validate who you are in any way, in any form. Velastri here, well, they don't mind. Call her girl, call him boy, call them they. Sir, miss, man, sister, brother. They have been called everything under the sun. Unicorn, rainbow, alien, galactic, angel, sweetheart, honey. They have been called so many frequencies, and it doesn't allow them a waiver. For whatever you call them, it's your perception of them. It has nothing to do with them at all. Allow yourself to be in that frequency of unwavering faith within yourself. Know that which you are by being your truth at all times and exploring that which you are. Thus, in the manifestation of it, you then experience the knowing of that which you are. As Velastri trusted us and allowed themselves to release the old hymn, Nisala, and come into the multi-vibrational frequency of us, oh goodness, they are so happy, at ease. Yes, they have challenges like everyone else. However, goodness, they are feeling shy now, for we're about to give them praise, and they still are not used to it. But we are so proud that they have allowed themselves love. First and foremost, they have allowed themselves love. No matter what, no matter who it is, no matter what it is, they allow themselves love, first and foremost. Thus, they allow all love, first and foremost. Allow yourselves love this October, beautiful beings, first and foremost. Allow yourself you. You're allowed to exist. You were born to exist. You manifest yourself into existence. Look at you, beautiful, in every single way. No matter how you look, no matter what form, no matter which way you are, your soul knows exactly the infinite potential of what you can achieve and what you can do right here, right now. The only limitation is that of human knowledge, human understanding, and human conditioning, and human labeling, and human defining, and human. Release all of that humanness, and rather allow the source within you to show you exactly what it is to be a human being. For the humans who have been doing it for all these years, they have been living in the absence of the true frequency of human connection and humanity. in the absence of Gaia frequencies. And you, beautiful beings, attracted to this reading and attracted to any other healing, awakening frequency, however you may be calling it into your world, you are healing humanity within Source. October is liberation. October is Source creation. October is freedom. October is power. October is expression. October is you shining brightly, the true light of you shining, no longer reflecting other people's versions of dim light, but rather your pure light, born of your love, radiating from each and every single cell in your whole frequency. No conditioning, no sacrifice of who you are, no more postponing you, hiding, fearful for how others will receive you. At Source, you are love, and all who receive you, they will heal to love, even if what you say might be unwanted in their ears, for they are running far away from love, that anything that is in any close proximity to truth or love, oh, poison in their veins. It shall heal to an antidote, for you heal all to love. So, stand in your power this October. We are going to guide you to do very interesting and unusual things, unexplored territories. Trust. Trust where you are asked to step. Trust where you are asked to go. Trust and discover what you can do, what you can be, what you are. Discover what you are. Blessed be. Okay. Fascinating. That felt very different and yet similar, and yet familiar, and yet new, all at the same time. Safe, though, so safe. What we received felt so safe. And we feel that is the whole point of trusting the unknown. You're trusting Source, and Source says, we will guide you through the darkest of passages, the brightest of spaces. Wherever we guide you, you are safe. Wherever you are safe. Whatever you do, you are safe. Should you be open, should you be love, should you be soul. Thank you for joining us. And of course, as Source has already declared, blessed be.